The Adventures of the Periodic Table by Brandon Green and Davion Johnson. While studying for a chemistry test, Jack realizes he is very behind. In all the stress, he falls asleep. While Jack is asleep, he has a very strange dream where his chemistry teacher takes him on a chemistry adventure. The teacher's first stop on the long adventure was to Dmitry Mendeleev's laboratory, where he organized the first periodic table by mass in the 1860s. The next stop was to go back in time to the year 1916. The teacher taught him all about Robert Moseley, who organized the elements by atomic number. The third stop on the trip is to an energy-producing company, where the teacher tells him all about how atoms are grouped by energy levels. As you go down in a group, an energy level is added to the atom. In the same energy-producing company, the teacher tells him that periods have numbers that represent the number of energy levels. This metal factory is where Jack is taken to next. Jack learns from his teacher that metals lose electrons to form cations. This is the house of Tony Stark, where he successfully created his own metalloid. Jack's teacher took him here to teach him that metalloids are mostly brittle solids that are semiconductors. Space is the seventh place Jack has traveled because there are many non-metals in space. The teacher tells Jack that non-metals gain electrons to form anions. Jack and his teacher were shrunk down to the size of ants and are able to go inside a banana to learn about alkali metals like potassium. Alkali metals are in the first group and are never found uncombined in nature. Alkali metals lose an electron to form a +1 cation. There is no place better to learn about alkaline earth metals than a cow farm, where calcium is refined inside the cows. Alkaline earth metals are less reactive than group 1 metals, but are still never found uncombined in nature. Now the teacher has taken Jack to the pool to teach about chlorine and the rest of the halogens. Halogens have 7 valence electrons and form a -1 anion. The teacher has taken Jack back to the sun to show him the noble gases in the sun. Noble gases have 8 valence electrons except for helium. As the daydream comes to an end, Jack and his teacher head back to the library where she teaches him about ionic bonding. In ionic bonding, you write the cation and anion with its charge, then remove the sign and crisscross the numbers. Jack wakes up as the bell rings, and he then realizes what an enlightening dream he had. Jack is now prepared for his test.